Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. And today I'll be reading A Katsuki Reader by BF Bakugou on Tumblr. Let's get into it. Katsuki would wear a suit all the time. Like really all the time. It was really hard. If he's living in Japan, it's some small high-quality tailor business. It fits him so beautifully. Or he's got those important Italian suits where he flies the man over to measure him. You both are always in opposite attires. Since you live in such different lives. You in jeans or skirts or comfy tracksuits, while he's in a full formal suit. Though, of course, he has you dressed in the best. When he invites you to galas and business parties with him, he has multiple phones and knows multiple languages. I already think that poor hero Katsuki knows multiple languages, but this one does too, and he uses it. All to his advantage, all the time, especially when he gets run up upon by another family he knows. And he would know exactly what they're saying. He owns multiple casinos, and laundromats, and strip clubs to cover for his other businesses. Sometimes when life gets too much for him, he sits in the laundromat and leans against the washing machines for comfort. The old man that runs it for him always offers him biscuits and tea. Obviously, he sees his members as family. Kirishima is his right-hand man, with Sarah and Kaminari next. I see Midori as having some high-position legal job that always gets Katsuki out of their eyes. When you and Bako started getting serious, he taught you how to use a gun and a knife. It terrified you. He did it brutally too, as a way to scare you into leaving him. It didn't work, and you certainly did cry while learning how to do it. All with Katsuki soothing you with apologies and kisses at the end. But now, you have got great aim with both. Even if he does not let you touch a gun, he doesn't want you to get your hands dirty. If anything, he will do everything to keep you away from that shit. But, alas, he knows that sometimes things won't go his way, and he has to be careful, especially if you're involved. And when you get him to come out with you, to some bakery or to the market, or even like thrift shopping, you don't hide your surprise when he's just in jeans and a hoodie. What? You thought I only wore suits, baby? I can get loose too. Though never not strapped up, you hug him as you go, his calm and strong, and feel his Glock in the waistband of his jeans. Honest and ruthless. He believes lying means you're scared of something, and Katsuki Bakugou is never scared. Well, that's a lie. You make him scared. If anything happens to you because of him, after he's committed revenge, he won't know what he's doing with himself. It makes him sick to even imagine you're hurt. So again, he would completely die for your love. Of course, keeps you away from everything, and he tries to make your life as normal as he possibly could. He does do background checks on all your friends though. Not in a creepy boyfriend way, just as you're related to someone in the mafia, so you don't trust anybody completely way. He worries, and he can't help it. Also, he teaches you basic self-defense. So when a guy tries to speak to you, get your number, or whatever, he places his hand on your shoulder, and you grab it, and bend his wrist in an awkward, complicated position that does not let him bend his elbow. Once you let him go, the man scatters off, and you're texting Katsuki already. You'll be so proud of me. I used this wrestling technique. It worked, and Katsuki is grinning. While straightening up. That's great, baby, but who the hell are you using that on? When there's hits on his family, you've got a bodyguard watching you from afar. And it starts an argument, because he didn't tell you he's got one for you. But he's also taught you how to know and notice when someone's following you. So it was a dumb move on his part. He's only ever come home in blood once. It had you crying, while holding onto your hands, while trying to clean him up. He's never putting you through that again. He's good at texting too. He believes he has to be if he wants to have a semi-normal relationship with you. He always texts when he's coming home, when he's gone to you late, and side details about what he's doing when he asks. Literally never smiles unless it's to do with you. Still, only his close 3 members have seen him genuinely smile, not including his loopy, slightly insane smile when he's about to kill a man. It's very amusing the way you make him blush and nervous, and how he would do anything for you. He buys you expensive gifts, takes you traveling, treats you to fancy food, and picks you up from work or university in his expensive sports car. And yes, the only time you've actually used a gun, you saved his life. Found him once, beaten and bruised, and just as he recognized you in the room, without any thought, you shoot the man who's holding him hostage in the leg. He falls to the floor with a pained groan, the gun falling from his hands. Then he stomped over and shot him in the head. It was the first time you see Katsuki cry, and you're the one who's in control. When you grab his face and kiss him, the gun you were holding clattering to the floor as the tears mirror together. Also quick random ones. He never gets drunk, never lies. His apartment is massive, and he has his own library. He paid your student loans and sends you money regularly. He's very calm, affectionate, but he never ever in front of the rest of his family does any of those things. You're friends with some of the stripper girls in his club. You talk with them while he's busy with work downstairs. And they always look after you too. He always finds you chatting away in the dressing room. And you only remember who your boyfriend really is when the room goes silent when he walks in. And he has met your family. He lies, saying he's a businessman in finance. But in the end, all is well. And that's what mattered. As long as you two are together, everything was alright. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.